I just wanna see you dance. I'll be mine. Yeah. No communication. Both of us are running out of patience. Feeling like time's been wasted. Is this defeat or we're tasting it? Risk has been taken. We done bet it all in the making. Our solid ground has been shaken, but something keeps us from breaking. Oh, you get them heels at the right time. You let your hair down. You put them tights on that I like. That's when what's lost is now found. You start to move on the floor. Oh, you know that that's that shit. What we fighting for, I'll soon forget. Oh, when you dance, said ain't none fucking with you. It's the medicine that gets us through anything. When you dance, I would give you all I got. It reminds me I cannot let you leave. Baby like the fuss, baby like the cuss. And I must admit I like the rush, so I push those buttons. And she like to scream, so she be mean. I get in between those knees and bust it open. I got my ways about me. At times I'm not easy, and I know sometimes you doubt me, but we never leave, 'cause you get them heels at the right time. You let your hair down. You put them tights on that I like. That's when what's lost is now found. You start to move on the floor. Oh, you know that's that shit. What we fighting for, us soon forget. Oh, when you dance, said ain't none fucking with you. It's the medicine that gets us through anything. When you dance, I would give you all I got. It reminds me I cannot let you leave.
What's happening? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Vibe and Talk. Jamming to that new Tank. Tank just dropped a new album. Man, if y'all haven't heard it, man, go listen to it. And I played it for a reason, and we're going to get into that in just a moment, though. See my people falling through the door. MC in the building. GB in the building. Uncle Charles, my dog, is in the building. Trip C's Tree House is slowly making her way back to YouTube. What's happening? What's happening? My sister D Love is in the building. How you doing? Hope everybody enjoying their weekend. It's a great day to be alive. Any day above ground is a great day. You dig? Glad y'all tuned in, I should say. We're going to go ahead and play another jam, give people a little bit of time to slide through the door. So we're going to hit y'all with something pretty new. Matter of fact, we're going to start with this right here.
Why do you burn down the community? Why do you burn down your own neighborhood? It's not ours. We don't own anything. There's a social contract that we all have, that if you steal or if I steal, then the person who is the authority comes in and they fix the situation. But the person who fixes the situation is killing us. So the social contract is broken. You broke the contract.
Body to be global.
Appreciate that, LB. Welcome to the live. I appreciate you for sliding through. And I forgot to holler at my girl Shayna. She was the first one in the door. I don't know if she's still in here, but I gotta show love. So welcome in, everybody. I appreciate y'all. That was Justified, which is on Inspired 2, which is, matter of fact, while I got y'all here, let me check the numbers, because as y'all know, I did go over 100,000 streams, and that's only on Spotify. That's not including any place else. So let's see, where we at? At 103,000. So appreciate everybody for vibing and listening to the album. I did it for y'all. So appreciate y'all for those who actually went and listened to it. But tonight, I just wanted to chat with y'all. Of course, y'all seen the video I put up early this morning about the young guy who was killed. He wasn't even the intended target. Appreciate that, D-Love. Appreciate it. Quando Rondo. Little guy right from around this area. Right from around here. Savannah, Georgia, I believe. And, you know, when I saw it, it wasn't the sadness, the feeling that came across me. It was anger. It was like, I'm tired of this shit, you know? And it's like they hear the older generation speak, whether it's someone close to them or on social media, passing or getting a haircut, passing someone in the mall. They hear these conversations about their generation. Welcome in, Lioness. So I know some people may say, well, we got to talk to the youth. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of, you know, father figures, mothers, role models, people they look up to, they OGs in the hood, that's telling them this. You can't say it's not happening. Now, whether it's in close proximity, someone that's close to them or not, they hear it. I actually heard a video, it was an interview that Jada Youngin did prior to him getting killed. He said the same thing. He knows what's going on. Well, he knew, excuse me. He know what needs to change. All these cats know what they doing. It's only one or two routes that it's going to end up in. Prison, on a cemetery. They know this. For me, I'm leaving it in God's hand. My focus got to be my child and any other kid that is willing to listen. You ever talk to your kid, grandkid, nephew, niece, and you know you give them some words of advice and you know good and goddamn well they ain't listening to you? That's how it is with these youngins, man. But there is a strong possibility of a resolution that came to my head as I began this live. And we're going to talk about it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about it. Before we do that, this is what they don't want to hear. This is what they will keep you from. Check this next joint out.
Hi, Kino.
I'm too blessed to be at odds with you demons. Every time I talk that real shit, they say I'm preaching. Fucking let me preach then. Preach, brother, preach. Fucking let me preach then. Preach, brother, preach. Cause I'm too blessed to be at odds with you demons. Every time I talk that real shit, they say I'm preaching. Fucking let me preach then. Preach, brother, preach. Fucking let me preach then. Preach, brother, preach. I'm in the clouds, this my sky cam. Proverbs 17:10, rebuke is more effective to a wise man than 100 lashes to a fool. That mean you willing to take correction. It's really just how you move, it's really more about the lesson.
Philippians 4:6, don't you be anxious about anything. You should believe that you can make it with prayer by any means. So follow your dream, no matter how hard it may seem. If you got God on your team, pain is a part of the scene. What you see is a mark of the beast.
Some I'm trying not to see. Colossians 2 verse 8, don't let them capture you with empty philosophies. Oh man, I call that folly. Weight on my shoulders and shit, my brain feel like the dolly, can't trust anybody.
And that's the truth, I wanna spit it back. But it says in Mark 11:24, I tell you whatever you ask in prayer. But see, my people don't believe, cause my people been deceived. That's why most of my people leave.
I'm too blessed to be at odds with you demons. Every time I talk that real shit, they say I'm preaching. Fucking let me preach then. Preach, brother, preach. Fucking let me preach then. Preach, brother, preach. Cause I'm too blessed to be at odds with you demons. Every time I talk that real shit, they say I'm preaching. Fucking let me preach then. Preach, brother, preach. Fucking let me preach then. Preach, brother, preach.
When I feel like I'm lost in the mist,
What?
I read James 1:6. When you ask, you must believe, no doubt. That's what it is, that's the ones who doubt. It's like a wave from the sea. It goes up and it come right back down. No make believe.
Vision long in Psalms 119. Joyful are people of integrity. That shield of anointment feel like some weaponry. It's war in the streets, I can see they aura. New age, how to make Gomorrah. That's the reason why we preaching to them. Preach, brother, preach.
It can get hard just to make amends. But 1 John 4:7 talk about what's a real friend. It say we need to love one another for this love to come from God. Tell me why it's hard to love your brother.
He looking down saying, preach, brother, preach. He looking down saying, preach, brother, preach. He looking down saying, preach, brother, preach. He looking down saying, preach, brother. I'm too blessed to be at odds with you demons. Every time I talk that real shit, they say I'm preaching. Fucking let me preach then. Preach, brother, preach. Fucking let me preach then. Preach, brother, preach. Cause I'm too blessed to be at odds with you demons. Every time I talk that real shit, they say I'm preaching. Fucking let me preach then. Preach, brother, preach. Fucking let me preach then. Preach, brother, preach.
I can't sit back and just watch my people fall. I can't sit back and just watch my people fail. It ain't in my DNA. But I guess because I speak positive and got a message in my music, people don't want to hear that.
Preach, brother, preach.
Now, I don't claim to be a teacher, I don't claim to be a preacher, but I got a voice and I'ma use it. So if you call what I'm doing preaching, then I'ma keep on preaching.
Yeah, I'm proud out. I'm proud out. I'm proud out.
That was Preach by the homie YJ the Author featuring yours truly. See the homie Crucial Kalen slid through the door. April's in the building. Let's see how long you stay, Crucial. I'm gonna mess with you, brother. But so tonight I just wanna chat with y'all about, what's going on with this youth. They are very important. As you can see, I always talk about them. They are the future. And what happens when we leave here, we can at least try to make sure they have some type of blueprint, Because think about how we are right now. We learned this from our parents and ancestors. So it's our responsibility to pass on the knowledge that they gave us to our kids. And I don't know what happened with the disconnect because it was a drastic change. But what I want to talk about, ladies, listen up. Listen up, my beautiful woman in the chat. Because this one's for you. The superpower of a woman. I'm pretty sure a lot of you women know the power you hold. They say it's a man's world. They say it's a man's world. James said it's a man's world, right? Nah, I never believed that. Yeah, man, lead the country and all that. Yeah. But a lot of decisions are made because of women. Shalom, bless you. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. Our beautiful women have power. Now, what you do with that power really determines the outcome of what we're finna talk about. What up, David? We all know that men do pretty much almost 90% of their daily living. The decisions that they make is because of a woman. Let me repeat that. About 90% of the decisions that a man make is because of a woman. Do you know how much power that is? You might not physically can beat a man. Some of them can. I done seen that happen. But the power that you hold inside of you, man, I wish I had it. I wish I had that power. What's up, Dre Day? Shana Dunfield back in the building. Jizzle's in the building. What's going on, bro? Now, when it comes to the generational aspect of the powers from the women in the world today, it's going to differ. It's going to differ because a woman who understands the power that they have and seeing what we as black men are going through today, they know. If you don't know, I'm going to tell you how you can help change it. You can change what's going on in this world. You. So now it takes for the older generation to teach these younger women. Because let's go ahead and break this down. We got hip hop. You know, they want to act tough in these songs. I do this to you. I do that to you. I kill you. They'll even rap about how many women they sleep with to impress another woman. YJ, I really feel it's 90%. You breathe because you want to live. I give you that. That's not a part of that 90%. You eat because you want to live. That's not a part of that 90%. You feel what I'm saying? But your daily activities, you go to work to have a nice car, to have a nice crib. Why? To impress a woman. I know just be like, not me. Stop lying. But yeah, if the younger generation understood what I'm talking about, the power that they have, a lot of the black on black crime would stop. I promise you. On God. Because these guys acting tough because of a female. A lot of black men get killed because of a female. That's the power that y'all have. I ain't trying to put all this pressure on y'all. Don't think that's what I'm doing. Because we got a job as men as well. For one, the biggest job is to use your goddamn head for more than a fucking hat, a hat rack. But women, if you stop let's think about this. I think I had a live and I was talking about the type of men. I was asking what type of men women like. And I was saying, the educated, nerdy type guy or the thug street nigga. Some women say, I want the nerdy guy. Some women said, I want the street guy. Some said, I want to put them both together. Tell me why you got to have that street guy. Because you think a street guy is tough? That's what you think? Because I guess it's a sense of protection because he's a street guy. Why you got to be a street guy to be tough or to be a protector? You know who gonna outlive that street guy? The book smart guy. Every fucking time. Every time. Because he thinks before he reacts. You over the street guy over there talking about, I'll knock out, he done killed you and you ain't even know it. He already know what he gonna do to you before you make your first move because he's thinking, I have to protect myself. If he make a move, if he reach, I'm going to blow his brains out. And guess what? He going to walk free because you shouldn't have tried him, street guy. So back to the young ladies. When you say, I want this thug guy, this street guy, you are settling for less. I wish my daughter would bring a nigga home that look like Kodak Black. I wish she would. Your daddy can protect you, and I will until I leave this earth. If that's what you need, and you feel like you got to go get it from a street guy, daddy got you. Go get you a nerdy dude. If he ain't tough enough, I'll toughen him up for you. But he ain't got to be in the streets. You feel me? If women stop glorifying the ignorance that our youth, our young black brothers keep doing, they'll stop doing what they do. If they make it harder to get that cookie or get that box, as some of the young kids say, they'll stop doing the shit they do because guess what? They did all of that, and this chick turned her nose up at him like, man, get your ass out my face with that dumb shit. Talk to me, shit. Preach, brother, preach. What's good? What's good? Pigeon Mac. Appreciate you for sliding in the door. This shit is bothering me, man. It's bothering me like, damn, you can't say these kids don't know what they doing is stupid. Let's go to the next jam, man.
Ridiculous.
Hope y'all been saving up y'all money. Y'all been having a good ass time fucking up the culture. Everything comes to an end though. Time is up, nigga. Shit is expiring now, huh? We here. Let go. Tell them niggas that the time is up. Shit, leave my culture, yo, you fucking up. Yeah, it's going down, your dough slowing up. We thoroughbreds, niggas fucking up. Damn, your 15 minutes gon' wrap it up. That shit they claim is hip hop sounds ridiculous. Tell them niggas that their time is up. Shit, leave my culture, yo, you fucking up.
Yeah, we digging graves of these Mitchell Bays, getting them out the way. Lowest levels to this shit, don't give them grace. Save that for the church. Wait, back to my verse, spectacular. Peeled off in a hearse, dead rappers behind curtains. crash dummy, it's the last mummy returning to snatch every crumb that you grabbed from me. I could decode dummies in droves. Shit, I feel like I can son half of these industry niggas rapping, talking about they code. Hey, switch that, they only good for 8 like 2 Kit Kats. I'm spitting to the booth, pitch black, call that some mismatch. I'm only spazzing cause my nigga Port told me it's go time. So read between the lines, I'm on demon time.
Shit.
Let me slow down. Now this the part where I part with your fraudulent artist that's always on this rah-rah jargon. That's not that hard, it's an easy task. Cancel that bitch, she probably laid up with wifey and she handsome as shit. But scratch that, you out of line with the simpleton rhyming. I kinda don't fuck with your kind even if you shining. It's the principle, you probably needed someone to christen you, bitch. Like get a clue, like fuck is you niggas on. He the type that got a lot to prove. And it's a breath of fresh air to the culture that can't be compared to a vulture. Like I grew up like Whitey Bulger, my sight is gold, you, it's all in my bloodline. Shining without no blood diamond, situation critical, this is they visual, huh?
Tell them niggas that their time is up. Shit, leave my culture, yo, you fucking up. Yeah, it's going down, your dough slowing up. We thoroughbreds, niggas fucking must. Damn, your 15 minutes gon' wrap it up. That shit they claim is hip hop sounds ridiculous. Tell them niggas that their time is up. Shit, leave my culture, yo, you fucking up.
Man, it's the bear spitting, beware I pump fear in these kittens. Sever they entourage, where is the witness? Watch him and listen, no apologies. I said what the fuck I meant, take a note from the goat. When I spit, it's probably gon' take a couple calendars to exist in this cipher. With this type of writer, I manhandle the format. Got vision on this court like Kawhi. Reminisce of Stockton, hustle the court, no ride, man. Far as I can see, you niggas just talking. Hold up. Intermission and I double back like my car keys missing. It's about to get spooky, I'm shitting on them, plopping this dookie. Every bar spit it, get loopy. Bitch salute me or shoot me, pay me or pay me no attention. It's what the culture been missing. I'm spitting my popper, stop about as wet as the sink in the kitchen. I'm shooting, that's curry shit. You niggas soft, I don't do furry shit. I bury shit like there you go. Chain punching, it's a merry-go. Out of they reach, my bars clutter like when Nutty Professor dropped. You getting Saturday seats, but fuck it, I'm done, man. Yeah, so ride out. Class in session, I bet they taking notes. Sight like Riddick, I told him save the quotes. Yeah, either that or Riddick bow. When I'm punching it, get ridiculous, go get your folks. Alright, that's it, man. Fuck all that. Ride out.
Tell them niggas that their time is up. Shit, leave my culture, yo, you fucking up. Yeah, it's going down, your dough slowing up. We thoroughbreds, niggas fucking up. Damn, your 15 minutes gon' wrap it up. That shit they claim is hip hop sounds ridiculous. Tell them niggas that their time is up. Shit, leave my culture, yo, you fucking up.
Damn YJ. That was ridiculous. Port City and Jizzle. Salute to everybody that's sliding in the door. Julia for Justice. Appreciate you for coming in. Thank you very much. Joanna's in the building. Thank you for sliding through the door. Appreciate y'all for coming in. So as you can see, my topic I'm discussing is the superpower of a woman. Some women ask, why they get asked by men, why are you single? And they respond with, because I'm not settling. I understand that, because that's why I'm still single. When a woman knows her worth, she won't settle. Yeah, you might have to spend a little time alone because you know what you want and you're not going to take anything less than what you feel you deserve and what you can bring to the table yourself. You feel me? I ain't settling for nothing because I know what happened to me and I understand what I bring to the table. So if a woman can just look past a man's money or what he can do for her instead of trying to get to know him mentally, spiritually, You know what I'm saying? Know who you dealing with or who you getting yourself involved with, because that money can have you killed. You feel me? Not saying he gonna go put a hit on you. You after this man for money and nothing else matters. But now that you done got settled in, moved in, and now he beating the shit out you, and you take it because you riding around in a Bentley. Is it really worth it? Is it really worth your life? Man, hell no. I told somebody the other day, you know, peace is worth more than money to me. You can't beat having a peaceful day every damn day. You can't beat it. Sometimes, if that peace is because that you live alone, yeah, you might miss some companionship, and that's understandable. But if you're in a relationship and y'all bring each other peace, man, you can't beat that with a goddamn stick. Find the line there. But I know I've heard, especially with the movement, GMJ, NFAC, and what they trying to accomplish and what the enemy's doing. I've heard my big sister say that men need to stop being cowards and go do something. I can't argue with that. But my response is I'm not gonna go out here and risk my life for nothing. What I'm asking you to do can save our black men. And I know the women here are older, so they either married or they ain't trying to goddamn even see no goddamn man. But you have kids, grandkids, nephews, nieces who need to hear this. If you got one of those little nieces, nephews, or grandkids, and you hear them talking about, oh, I love this song, or I love this guy, ask them why. Ask them why. Oh, I love the baby, or I love Lil Baby, Quando Rondo. Ask them why. Just ask them why and see what the answer is. And that's going to spark that conversation. Because I promise you, it ain't going to be nothing but some ignorant bullshit. The only reason I say that is because what we see these guys do on a daily basis. They rich, yep. And I believe that's really all these young women see is the money. If you claim to be a strong, black, independent young lady, money shouldn't be shit to you. You should be able to get that on your own. Finding a man with money is a fucking bonus. Let me see what Line is talking about. Line said, heard a song on the radio today. Part of the lyrics was, shake what the doctor gave you. Fake booties. Yep. Yep. I'm going to drop this link just in case somebody want to come up here. Now, I shouldn't have to say about panel etiquette. Y'all know how I am. I'm going to start deleting you if you start interrupting people and all that rude shit, because we don't do rude shit over here. You understand? We got women on the panel. If you're a man, respect the woman. That's how I was raised. I be wanting to strangle me a nigga sometime. Don't you see that woman up here, man? But this is just something that I truly, God damn, I just dropped that motherfucker. Shit, I just hit the send button. What up, bro?
Then you know I got problems if I got up here that fast. Yeah.
Hey, Powers, bro,
I come approach you on your own panel about things that I got going on personal with you, and I let the whole world know it because I don't care.
Well, come on. Well, come on then, my brother.
No, bro.
We got Trip C's coming
there and say, the way I see it, if you would check your emails.
And I meant every goddamn word of it.
So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to just voice my opinion up here. See, the way I see it, right? Because I got everything I needed to get. I just didn't plug them all where they needed to be plugged. And that's all I needed to do because I got so many songs lined up where they at that I just didn't pull them all out.
Then you know what you should have did? You should have kept your mouth shut then. That's what you should have did then.
No, I don't want to. I want to come up here and start trouble.
We didn't have to hear. Everybody. I got 12 songs. What's up, Trip C?
Nothing much. How you doing?
What's up, Trip?
Good.
Nothing much. Recuperating.
Hey, YJ, you know what I'm talking about.
Hey.
Come back in there the way I see it.
Hey. But see, you didn't catch that the way I see it. That, that was one of the songs. You feel me?
I know, bro.
But Trip C's, can you point out a line? Anything I just said? Correct me if I'm wrong. Anything I said. I mean, hey, is that?
I mean, I haven't had much success in it, but I've seen women that do.
You talking about?
It just depends.
Break it down. You mean
how much power you have over them? Some men are different. Men are no more cookie cutter than women are. You get all types, flavors, whatever. Some people just. You have to excuse me. I just got out of a real bad relationship, so I ain't got no answers to that.
Hey, run by me again, boss. What we talking about?
We talking about the superpowers of a woman. We just had another show.
Trip C's, what's good?
Nothing much.
Well, what was you about? I was listening. What's good, Noob?
What up, why?
What's good, bro? We talking about, I call it the superpowers of a woman, and I thought about the powers that they had when it comes to men. Because a lot of things, what we talking about, YJ, the things that we do on a daily, and I say 90% of the things that we do is because of a woman. And I feel like if the women stop accepting this bullshit that these niggas do, then maybe they'll stop doing it.
You know what? If you don't accept the bullshit a man do, a man gonna go off and find somebody that will. And
it's gonna take more than just
somebody that will.
It's gonna take more than just one. You know what I'm saying? So I think if we start teaching this or pushing this in our young women, it'll start a wave, just like we started this wave of this ignorant ass.
This new generation that's not out of high school yet, you know what they doing? Practicing celibacy because of all this crazy shit that's going on. The problem is gonna fix itself in a little while.
How is that?
Everything works on a scale, right?
Okay.
You would want the scale to be balanced. Sometimes the scale becomes unbalanced. One side is higher than the other, right?
Right.
Sooner or later, because of the laws of physics, God, and whatever else you want to put on it, those scales are going to have to reverse themselves. We went from repression to all out. So now we're probably going to come to some middling ground, and then it might bust out again. That troll from mine. Fuck your content.
You know who that is, right?
No, don't tell me that's Leonard too.
That's new.
That's me.
Oh, that's new.
That's the second channel.
My brother want to respond
I keep
to what
looking at my messenger.
Any of my brothers? You got a response to what she said?
I not exactly
pertaining to that because I kind of my brain pattern was on something that you said earlier. I think.
Okay. Go ahead.
Well, New. Shit. You could let New go if you know because I know New came up here hot, so I don't know what he.
New ain't even come up here on the goddamn subject, bro.
About to fire it up,
New
though.
just
About to
want to
fire it
troll
up.
tonight.
He came
New
up
is
here
in
hot.
a trolling mood.
All
I'm
right.
about to fire it up.
Oh yeah, since I am in my new abode, I don't have my studio set all the way up yet. But y'all owes me an interview.
Oh, she can't.
Mhm.
She ain't forget this.
No,
Well,
but
I
I'm
mean,
forget you. Why,
well,
Jay? You don't know me how many years now? How much do I forget, baby?
well, I know you. You see how hard it is though for us to even do a BSM live. We didn't. Shit,
Yes,
we
y'all
done
ain't
did
all
like
gotta be
3.
together. Y'all can do separate. I already asked Troll at Port City, and they said yeah to a one-on-one.
Oh, okay.
We'll talk about that backstage. We'll talk about that backstage. Go ahead, Jizzle. Trip C's ain't bullshitting with you.
Shit. Nah, but what I come? Oh yeah, it was a comment that you made, and I think that's what made me drop down. I'm multitasking and stuff, doing what I do, and I heard that, and I was like, oh, what? Like I don't know. It was kind of like I don't know. It was foreign to me when you said the 90% comment. So just so I don't get it wrong. What you said the 90% statement?
I say 90% of 90% of things that men do is because of a woman.
And that's the problem. But that if a man is like that, then that's his issue. Like that statement to me is like asinine to me. Like I can't fathom. It doesn't even like it doesn't compute to me. Like
and what I said, but I don't know if you dropped down or left when I said that, but I said I know YJ probably saying shit, not me. You know what I'm saying? But think about it. Let's think about it. It might be.
Let's go down that rabbit hole.
Let's go.
I want to know.
You might not even be thinking about it at that time that you're doing it, but in the end, in the long run, why would you want to look good? Why would you want to have
for
a nice
myself?
Come on,
What you mean? Well, I want to just be bummy or what? Like I want to be bummy if I don't know.
No. Let's think about it. Okay. Let's say for instance you hit it big. We get a record deal. You can dress like a fucking bum all you want to. But why would you? You know what I'm saying? You want to increase that P rate. Think about
And
it.
see, I don't think like that, bro. I don't.
Okay, Boss say 90. Blue Devil say 50%. How much you say, YJ?
Shit me.
How much would I say?
Percentage wise.
Man,
okay, we got a 92, 50, 250. Troll, what you say?
See, I'm a different breed. So I'm gonna say
that's what I'm.
I'm with YJ on it.
I don't because my brain don't compute like that. Like pussy. I don't put pussy on this. It's like it's on a pedestal or something.
Right.
It for me that's comes if I'm really here with a chick. That ain't at the beginning. That's not what it is in a long-term relationship. That's not what it's going to end up being. So that's not what I'm.
I mean, it don't have to be necessarily the P. You know what I'm saying? And let's get this straight right now. I ain't speaking for myself, but we all know as a youngin coming up.
Okay,
so as a youngin coming up,
right?
As a youngin coming up, so I'm speaking about the youth right now. I'm speaking about the younger us and the youth right now.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't lived long enough to develop a mind like we have right now to understand life is more than that. But as I'm speaking of the youth right now, that's what they do. You can't sit here and say they don't.
Listen to what I'm saying. That's animal instinct, right? So if you take animals in the wild, right, like males, birds and shit like that, they do all types of weird shit to get the attraction of the female.
Right.
That's when they're young. You get what I'm saying? When they young, that's what you're doing. You're trying to attract because you're young. When you get in your 40s and all, you don't give a fuck about that shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I can go outside and pull a chick with my fresh gear on or just going to the store with my holy molies on. And she's going to appreciate that.
Not the holy molies.
Yeah, the holy molies on.
Yeah, she likes you enough. She'll buy
It's just
you
your
a
approach. It's your approach and how you approach that situation to me. You get what I'm saying? And if you got a good approach, regardless of what you got on, she's wondering what you look like with your clothes on. Like, what this nigga look like when he iced out now? You get what I'm saying? So that picture when you get older, one, like I say, when you young, the only thing you thinking about is some pussy. So you doing everything to attract that.
That's
I'm not talking about the older generation. Okay,
so
us like right now, the question you asked, you didn't say when we were younger. You asked it as
well. You know what? If you'd have brought your ass in here on time, you would have heard the whole conversation, right?
He was the first one up
I don't
here.
think you. I asked you the question. I came up here. I said, "What were we talking about?" And you explained to me. You should have explained the whole thing.
No, I shouldn't have to. You should be here on time, nigga. Nigga.
Man, so it's coming from the context of like for example, a 15-year-old.
Yes, what I'm talking about.
I would say that 90%. When I was 15 years old, that 90% might have been true.
That 90% might have been too low.
I would say that 90% when I was 15 years old.
Cut your YouTube video off.
Hey, you gotta mute your YouTube, David.
I was 15 years.
You still got it on, bro. You gotta mute it.
Right, Julia. It's the drive for reproduction.
It's the drive for reproduction. That's who said that?
Julia, late youth biologically the best time to reproduce.
That was the sign right there, YJ.
The first thing I started out was I said Julia.
Julia.
Yes, Julia said late youth are biologically the best time to reproduce. And I said it's the biological urge for reproduction.
Yeah.
Which is, that's the innate nature of the species. That's
we humans,
what's up,
but
David?
we
animals. What's going on, bro?
Hey, fam. What's up, boss?
What up, man?
How you doing today, brother?
All right, man.
Thanks for having me on.
No problem. What's your thoughts, man?
That's what I said, Blue Devil.
I came to kind of back you up, bro, today because I was kind of early in on it, and I think you're absolutely right and on point by what you were saying about the superpower of a woman.
Right.
You right on that, bro. Women do have that power; they just don't know it.
Like I said, I think the women in our generation, they do understand. But right now, where the issue is occurring is in the youth. You know what I'm saying? So that's my focus. If we can put this bug in these young ladies' ears, is what I'm saying, then maybe, just like Trip C said, she feel like it's going to change regardless because of the scale.
Not people. Blue Devil just said I see it.
Say that again?
What she's saying, but
Fifi,
hold on. We got two people talking. Hold on real quick, Dave. What you say, Trip C's?
I said Blue Devil just said what I said in the chat. The youth not thinking about sex and this upcoming. I got a 17, y'all. They ain't trying to have no good. They ain't thinking about sex at all.
You sure?
Are you sure about that?
You sure about that?
They ain't acting on the impulse.
You said 17,
okay.
Right?
Man.
Well, yeah, that's the difference between acting on it and actually thinking about it.
But 17, as a whole, that age group is refraining from having sex. If you've been looking at the news, it's a whole article about it somewhere or other.
I don't know about that.
And what age group is that?
She said
the
17.
Upcoming adult.
Oh my God!
17 rounds. Yeah.
I don't. I like to see them stats, and I like to know who did the research.
Yeah, that's hard to believe right there.
That is 17,
very hard to believe.
Hold on, listen to what I said. She got a point.
Your belief doesn't matter if it's true or not. what
gonna
you
be honest with
believe about what's out there. This is what they doing now. Yeah,
you. You got a point. Listen,
I think we're
my
off the.
daughter.
I think still we're off the topic. The topic was the power of a woman.
no, the topic was the children, and that was the next chapter to it.
Am I wrong, boss? In the
It goes hand in
Yeah, that's
hand.
how
You
it
know,
goes sometimes.
Yeah, it's there with it. It's in the same lane.
I got a 19-year-old, right? This some real shit. On some real shit. She wasn't, even my oldest daughter, they wasn't like I was. Like in my senior years in high school, I was hounding. And to me, the females that were in high school were the same sex drive as the males. But what I seen through my daughter, like she wasn't even interested in sex really until after school. So and it turned on like a switch, just to let you know. Like I seen my baby girl turn into a woman overnight.
Wow.
So it did hit like a switch, but at the
That's
same
scary to
time,
me.
it's real scary.
But as
But
a
rare.
whole, these new
it's
coming
life.
up, this is what we seeing these days. Like I said, mine's 17. His is 19. Between the ages of I think 16 and 25 right now, this is where this is happening. But there's also the outliers that still do the same stuff. But the majority right now you see trending in this direction.
Dave, you was going to say something, bro?
Oh well, I
And now
just
with Roe
I just
versus
had
Wade being set up,
something to say that was pertaining to, the power, the
The power of,
superpower
yeah.
of women,
Go
and
ahead.
how that power can change a lot of things that men do. If they only knew that, and didn't accept, certain things that men do. Um, Me personally, I can say, for instance, I could be at a light and I see, a young brother walking across the street, and he got his pants down, and that, I know a lot of, it's a trend, everybody wear their pants down, but for me coming up, we don't wear our pants down, you know what I mean? We wear our pants up. So I'm looking at this young brother and I'm like, dang, I wonder how all the other, races is looking at him. Do they feel like I do? Like, look at this dude, and he walking around the street with his pants down, So then I say, man, I wonder if all of the women said, well, I'm never going to date a guy that walks down the street with his pants down. Will they stop putting their pants down? I think so. So in that sense, that's the power of a woman. They do have that power to change certain things that men do.
I got a question.
Big facts. Go ahead, bro.
All right, so you don't think this and I'm all for it, man. For promoting women and everything and all of that good stuff, right? So, but my thing is this: like, you don't think exalting or idolizing women to the fact to where it's almost like when you speak, sometimes it's almost like they can do no wrong, and you don't think that feeds the or encourages a woman to finesse or take advantage of that idolized position that has been placed on her?
Most
I mean,
definitely.
they doing that shit now.
Right, most
But
definitely.
what I'm saying is, does it encourage it?
No, I think if it's taught by a real woman, you know what I'm saying? Now, of course, anything that you're taught, if you have evil thoughts or wrongdoings in your brain, that's the type of person you are, then yeah, you're gonna use that shit to your advantage to get what you want instead of getting a good man. That's shit just gonna happen. We can't eliminate those type of people. Those people live, you know what I'm saying? Because that's demon time, I guess that you can call it. So we can't stop that. But the more that these the older generation put in these young women's mind that, you know what I'm saying, you'll live a better life if you don't accept anything less than what you're worth or what you can bring to the table, then that'll stick in their brain. Because think about it, a father who's in his daughter's life who teaches his daughter and is there for his daughter, she sees everything that he is doing for her, and that's why she love him. So ain't no man gonna be able to come to her and say, I can do this. I can. So what, nigga? My daddy can too.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? So material should be out the door. Your father is instilling these morals inside of your brain where you're gonna go out and get it yourself and look for a man that respects and value you like your father do. That's how I see it, bro.
I can feel that. I mean, I can respect that. I just, when I see like just the tagline, the superpower of a woman, I'm like, well, what about what about my superhuman abilities? God damn it! Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, YJ, man, I'm gonna start calling you Pride, man. Well, you got pride. God damn. I mean,
no, but you feel what I'm saying. I just,
yeah.
like Trip C was talking about earlier about balance. That's all. I just trying to create some balance in the conversation, up here.
Yeah, I appreciate
trying to balance. Things do eventually balance in nature, but we're a part of nature. So if we put a collective minds, a collective mental to that, we can balance it ourselves. We have the ability to do that.
Well, I mean,
because we are a part of nature.
This is just my idea, my thoughts of what can possibly help the youth from all this killing, man. This is one thing.
Look, here goes an example. Me, I'm single by choice right now. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I got a job. I just bought my second house. Sold the first one, bought the second one. I'm financially stable. I'm not ugly. But I'd rather be alone than put up with. The crop of men that came out, they don't do. Like, if I wanted somebody like my dad, which would be ideal, he's still out there kicking it. That's why I moved down here. To get closer to home. But I got hood, bamboozled, run them up, you can sit up here and say you want this, this, and this. And somebody will come to you portraying that they have this, this, and this. But in the real long run, you find out they don't have what they say they do. Okay, cool. But in that, you're taking away somebody's choice to choose.
Right.
And then you have fucked up situations. I'm just one person, but this kind of shit happens every day.
Agreed.
There's a whole lot of children out there that don't have a father to look up to.
Right.
Because of whatever reason. And these, the ones with no mores or whatever, no solid ground to land on, these are the ones that are going to be doing this, plus the ones that just ain't never going to do well no matter where they at. Oh, and happy birthday, Shayna.
Happy birthday, Shayna.
Happy birthday.
What up, Ja?
Hey, boss, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead, Nu.
Let's go back to the superpower of a woman. What was your first explanation on that?
What was my explanation of the superpower of a woman?
Yeah.
Shit. I mean, what we've been discussing, the powers that they have within themselves. When they say it's a man's world, I don't feel like it really is. I feel like it's a woman's world because of.
See,
you gotta say the whole line. Say the first part.
That's why I stopped. I'm
stopped. Say the whole line.
I'm done. I'll stop.
Go ahead, bro. Because it's like I said, men. I want to say young men, not people of our age, because we don't learn. But coming up as in our prime, in our young days, like we want to impress a woman, and if they not accept some of the things we do, we're gonna alter what we do. That's called power, bro. That's power.
But that's only the first what.
Hey, let me build with him with this. Let me build with him with this.
No, 15.
I plan on taking this somewhere real deep with him. Let me kill him Kill him with it. Hey, bro, let me tell you what
Can't
we've
kill
been
me with
taught
shit.
all our life, right? We've been taught one thing that we can't prove or something. We was taught that God is a man, right? What if I tell you I believe God is a woman?
I mean, that's your belief.
Okay. So when you say the power of a woman, the super power of a woman, maybe because most women are goddess. Or let's say all women. I'm just say all. I'm gonna say most women. I'm gonna just keep it
Don't
in my
start your
realm.
shit, new.
And
Don't
I'm gonna
start
say,
your shit,
no, I'm
new.
starting my shit. I told you I was
Don't
gonna set
start
the
your
on
shit,
fire.
I
new,
mean, he
bro.
sound like he agreeing with you. That from
Who? No, I'm not.
agreeing to
I am
listen,
not.
I'm
no,
agreeing
I
to a
mean,
certain extent,
I'm
but
saying it sound like
he's
New
not
agreeing with you,
right.
boss.
He's not gonna agree with me because of what I'm saying. That's why I'm blowing this bitch up on him. So what I'm telling you is
Man,
I
I'll
believe
be
God is a black woman.
You don't even believe that, new.
I'm telling you what I believe.
You lying. You don't. You just doing that to
Why you keep
disagree with me right
No, I'm
now.
not doing that to disagree. This is
I've
what
never heard you say no shit
you
like
ain't
this,
gotta
new.
never hear me say anything, but this is what I believe.
Wow.
I believe
Wow.
God is a woman.
Do you
Wow.
But when you
believe?
say the superpower of a woman, it's because they're goddess.
Do you believe in the law of gender?
Why
Shalom,
does
shalom,
anybody
boss.
have to have superpowers? Why does anybody have to be a god, a goddess, have superpowers? Because
Okay.
we all
Do
walk around here
I
and
need to
we
take the
can't
soup off? Would
manifest
it be better if I
nothing.
take soup off?
No,
Because
I'm
I
just
think that's what
saying.
bothers people, the super part.
No, I agree. They got superpowers.
Let me give my brother a chance to speak real quick. What up, Ja?
Yo, shalom, boss, man, and to the rest of the panel, man. Shalom, y'all. Hey, I
What
just
up,
wanted to
bro?
hop up. Uh, I'm getting off work right now. Literally, I ain't even got off the bus yet. Got on the bus yet. So, but I wanted to come in because y'all was talking about something good, and I wanted to chime in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I heard y'all. I came in when y'all was talking about the age of 17 and when kids start to think about sexual behavior and shit of that nature. And then y'all got even deeper talking about about a father raising daughters and also raising sons as well. Like and it's crazy because like I said, boss, you always find some way to tap in and to get me somehow. Like I don't understand how you come up with these topics, bro. But literally for the last couple of days I've been weighing out. As you can see, bro, like how you said, you gotta like when we bring shit to the table, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm making good ass money right now, bro, and it's because I'm busting my ass making good ass money. But it's like before when I was doing okay, but I wasn't just doing as best as I'm doing now. Like I still felt like I was too good. Like not saying I was too good. I felt like me personally, like I have a lot installed in me that I shouldn't just give out to just know anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like, and I think everybody should value themselves. Yes, I value myself. Even though other people I might look like shit or I might look like I ain't got shit, I valued myself. And now that I'm doing better for myself, it's like I even value myself even more now. And I can't like you get what I'm saying? Like so,
As
what
you
you
should.
said, what you said earlier, brought me to this. You know what I'm saying? It's because like we already as young men, we think that a lot of females out here. I don't know. I'm not gonna speak for everybody, but for me as a young man, I think a lot of females out here don't value the man at all. You know what I'm saying? So I have to put value on myself, and which a lot of people might not understand, but I have to put value on myself. I have to look at myself as value because if I don't, like, I will be comfortable being what I was. So yes, we do things for women, but it's not intentionally for women. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yes, men built damn near everything on this earth. Everything was built by a man's hand, let alone a black man's hand. I'm not gonna just I don't want to put the black code in there, but you know I got to. Everything was built at least off of a man's hand. I just don't say black, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying like yeah, even though most of it was for women, yes, but like I understand we all got superpowers, you know what I'm saying? It just we gotta some of us choose to use them in the right way, some of them choose to use them in the wrong way. Or some of them just
Exactly.
choose not to use them at all. You know what I'm saying? But we all have superpowers, you know what I'm saying? And it's just the way we go about using them, bro.
Right, right. You're absolutely right.
Because I
Hey,
thought like literally, bro, this was not possible without a woman in my life, bro. And I'm doing better than I ever did with any woman, bro. I swear to God, by myself.
Like I want to
So
bring this
so
up. Real
I
quick.
mean, we all got.
Let me bring this up real quick. Though. I ain't mean to cut you off. I think you got a lag, so I ain't mean to cut you off. But if I go back and to a few lives when I started doing the Friday little lives with the music, and I used to do it over there, Lady Love spot. People was like, "Don't play that goddamn love music." Why not? Why the fuck not? We want to. These young women are tougher than these niggas these days, man. They want to goddamn get crunk and shoot up, bang bang too. What happened to courting? I sound old as shit when I said that, but I'm gonna say it
He
anyway.
said courting.
Like if like they don't have to take these women out on a date, it's Netflix and chill now. You know what I'm saying? I started the show open with one of Tank's songs. I listen to that type of shit. Some female like, man, don't play that shit, man. What the fuck, you in love or some shit, nigga?
Pretty
That's
much
the
like
same
trap
thing
music.
men said to women for years, though.
Hey, boss. I thought I was doing something in the dating scene, bro. And like when you said that, bro, like you be touching strings, bro. I don't know how you do it. You be touching strings, boy. But I can't. I don't know what it is, bro. Like I can't do the dating scene no more because it's like females are like they turned into niggas, bro. Like it's like a
Yup.
female. Like you ask a female to take her out to eat or some shit. Like you know what I'm saying? She rather say shit. I don't go on dates. I'd rather go get a room and you know what I'm saying, just screw around all day or some shit. I'm like, bro,
Damn.
I can't do the shit. Can't do the dating shit. Like I don't know. I don't
You
know.
gotta
Maybe I'm
alter.
just a
You gotta
different.
alter. You gotta alter your environment, and that'll change.
That's
That's all.
true.
Most of these,
That's
most of these, yeah, most of these females on here, they not even like. That's why I'm saying they need to fall. That you can tell that they was just raised with a single parent. You know what I'm saying, and
How
not
old are
showing both sides.
you?
I'm
what you
about to
say,
be 20. I'm about to be 6 in a couple.
Trip Fix?
That audio
Call
crazy.
it.
Yo, you got a
Call
lot
the
of static in
people.
your background too, Joe. Go ahead, Trip Fix.
This is the specimen that
My
me and
bad. I'm out
Neutral
here
was
in
talking about.
I'm out here bad service.
What'd you say, Chelsea?
I said that's the specimen me and Neutral was talking about. He 26. I don't mean to
Right.
talk about him like he ain't human, but when we were talking about the kids and they're not, all of that stuff, he's who we were talking about basically. He just popped up. Do you agree, Neutral?
Neutral probably sleep. He old.
My
Probably.
bad. I got what you saying. Hey, wait, just you got it. Say something else, man. I hear you. I hear you. But yeah, I agree with you said. He's from that millennium of what we're talking about. Basically. You get what I'm saying? But if you hear he said he's 27, he's coming out of the gripe. Like
I thought he said 26. Yeah.
But he's coming out of that. If you hear what he's saying, he's
Mhm.
saying I'm doing better now than
Yeah.
when I was with a chick. So he's understanding, you know what I mean? He's coming
Right.
into the
Mhm.
manhood of I don't need no one. You know, I'm here to provide for her. Because he's saying I'm in a better situation. I can do better for a female now. That's
Right.
where most men, I don't mean no harm, at that age he's at, most men start around 30. So he's in a good leap. You get what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
And
Because
just
Yeah, he's a
listening
smart
to the
dude,
brother,
man.
I kind of appreciate what he said. You know what I mean?
I mean, every man have been finessed, man. I ain't gonna hold you.
We got a raise in 2 months, bro. $2 raise in 2 months being here.
That's what's up,
Congratulations.
bro.
Congratulations.
I'm on
We pushing it.
Salute.
Yeah, that
I
audio.
Go
wish
ahead,
my
YJ.
job gave $2 raise. The most they give us is 50 cents.
Dave, you got
Yeah,
something,
stay
bro?
on that grind, young bro. Stay on that grind.
You over there?
Well, all I can say is, boss, that was a good idea. If we can get a collective unity consciousness on that topic, on that thought that you had, then I think it would change a lot of things.
So
That whole. Go ahead.
no, I was just gonna ask. So anybody, but since you was going to respond, you don't agree with what I said, YJ, about it can possibly change the youth. As far as the young men, especially black young men, and what we see we just did a song called Murder. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Right.
talking about this type of shit, but not about the women, but we
Right. It's
trying to find a way. Go
right,
ahead.
right. And yeah, it will. What I'm saying, all I'm saying is just the term like the brother just said, the term collective conscious to me is a oxymoron. It doesn't really calculate, because I understand that there's never really going to be any time in my lifetime I don't see a collective of people who all are agreeing on topics that we speak on a nationwide scale in the Black community. And that might sound glass half empty, but that's just from my point of view.
Our
Oh,
skin folk ain't kinfolk, so how can everybody agree?
Yeah, it's just the point where we're at now. It's just like I always said, it's your household. It's some selfish shit, but take care of your shit. Like I was having a discussion with Port. Yeah, that shit's selfish. I was having this, but look, let me break it down like this, because this is one thing me and Port never seen eye to eye on when we had this debate. He was saying, how can one person how is one person, are you thinking about just your household, ever going to change anything? Well, I'm like, well, I mean, if you're trying to, grow wealth and you're thinking on this conscious level in your household, and other people are doing the same over time, if everybody do that, then it'll, change. But that when you're doing that, you're not thinking about everybody else. You're just thinking about you. But to me, that's the only way anything's going to change, is household to household.
Well, think about this, and I agree to a certain extent, but we see successful Black people in this world who you never hear in any type of bullshit, but nobody actually try to take their blueprint and try to, put that in their life. You know what I'm saying? We hear about people
Right.
saying on social media, power couple this, power couple this. But what are you doing to try to somewhat implement that into your way of living? Because just like you said, those people might just be focusing on their fucking family. They ain't worried about nobody
Which
else.
they should. Which I say, which they should.
And they should.
Good job.
But I just want to read this comment real quick for New real quick. And shout out to Niles Oracle for sliding through the
He
door.
said, "Read this comment for news. We know it's something. Let me hear what."
Because he just talked about it.
Okay.
Niles Oracle said, how about if I say I know that God is a woman? Niles Oracle, don't make me drop that link for you.
I'm cool with that thought. I don't have nothing. I mean, boss got a problem with that.
I mean, you got to show me the proof. You got to show me the proof. Where do you get that from, New?
I mean, I look at it like this. Just hear me out. So, I look at how we as people are, and the thought of the creation and the creator. You get what I'm saying? Put it like this: if God was man to me, and men as the household of man, moms used the man to fix the household, right? So if Lord Timmy did something wrong, I'm gonna tell your dad. You get what I'm saying? So
Right.
all this shit that we going on right now, God would have came down here and already did it. This shit. You get what I'm saying? As far as being the man, moms, creators. Those are the ones who create things. When I look at this earth, I look at it as a creation from a woman. That's my perspective. Get what I'm saying?
And see, my point of view, if you tell a human being that they're God, that it just gives them that's too much. You can't tell nobody. Nah, you shit just like me. You walk on 2 feet. You ain't no God. You a woman. You can create life. I agree with that. But when it comes to exalting and idolizing someone who walks like me, nah.
Okay, that's your opinion.
Yeah, that's my.
Hold up. How do you know that the creator ain't make us? Like they say, they made us in his image, right? His image was made. So why wouldn't we be that of him? That's what they say. I'm just going off of what they say and what we were taught. So if I'm an image of somebody that, you know, you look just like your father, most of them going to say, hey, damn, I thought you was your dad for a second, boy. You get what I'm saying? So why would you make them? You want your child to be more or less. You want your child to exceed more than you in life. You get what I'm saying? You think God wouldn't want that for us?
Right.
It's just me. You know what I mean? I mean, I put you in here in this human form. Let's see how you exceed as a human. That don't mean when we die and our souls go back that, you know what I mean, we wasn't God and we're just in human form right now. Maybe it's a test. I don't know.
So why is it in the Bible that, you know, the man is the head of a family if God is not a man?
That's who gonna build the house.
I always tell you the greatest deception is what?
There you go. Man, you know what? I need to find me another song.
People to procreate.
Say that again.
It takes two people to procreate.
Absolutely.
Well, boss, all I know is everything has a feminine and a masculine side.
Absolutely.
Everything.
Let's go to the next song. We'll be right back, man. Y'all, I love y'all to death, boy. I swear. Let me find a damn song, man. I ain't gonna play that one. I ain't gonna play that. That ain't right now.
I'm thinking, what was that?
Hey, I ain't gonna play that one, bro.
I am. Yeah. I say and build the last, yeah. Oh, put me through the fire, a hurricane, I can stand through the storm. I ain't going nowhere, get used to me. Most folks, they ain't made this strong. Got longevity, I'm built to last. Maybe in a rush, trying to build it fast. Was steady with the process, I'm built to last. That's why I'm built to last. That's why I'm built to last.
It take a lot to walk in my shoes, and I'm a proud never keep weak niggas round you. You thinking that they proud of you, but secretly they down on you. You thinking that they there for you cause they hanging around you. Now think about it, where you was when they found you. The same boat that they was in, y'all was drowning. But I was built off a solid foundation. I was college bound Jason, I found that y'all hating. I think they allergic to my greatness. I think it's sad how many participate. See the haters so blatant, not strong, they won't make it. I got the heart of an ox, I can take it. They can't relate. How I was raised, I can't take a break. And I be catching all that shade, I can even taste it. My time valuable, I can't waste it. I'm built to last, pimping faces.
Put me through the fire, a hurricane, I can stand through the storm. I ain't going nowhere, get used to me. Most folks, they ain't made this strong. Got longevity, I'm built to last. Maybe in a rush, trying to build it fast. Was steady with the process, I'm built to last. That's why I'm built to last. That's why I'm built to last.
True story. This past year was a test for me. I had a lot of bullshit that was stressing me. For 9 months, I was living in my mama house, sleeping on my mama couch, wondering when I'ma bounce. My oldest daughter made me feel she ain't love me. Relationship had blatantly turned ugly. My old lady plus my other 2 kids, all in a sister crib with nowhere to live. How the hell we get to this, I don't know. Mama taking money from me all on the low. It's hard being a man when you're trying to provide, doing all that you can, but the stronger survive. Then I realized I was built for adversity. The real gon' relate, that's why Blake got a verse from me. Soon I got a phone call saying I've been approved. God say, pack your bags, get your family and move.
Ladies and gentlemen, controllers in the building with Body to Beat Global. We are in the building. Most folks, they ain't made this strong. Got longevity, I'm built to last. Maybe in a rush, trying to build it fast. Was steady with the process, I'm built to last. That's why I'm built to last. That's why I'm built to last.
My journey's been a long ride. All these potholes in the ground, you know I don't lie. You know the pressure that it brings when you're trying to spread your wings, but the weight make you don't fly. I done heard the birds chirping moonlight. I was from the curb in the noon fights. Niggas all broad in the daylight. We ain't bad niggas, we don't sleep right. Wake 'em up, neutral, they be sleeping on them. Them elevated thoughts that be leaking on them. See 'em trying to spread it like a vat. So instead of taking that, I can show you how to keep it dormant. I done been in wars with the devil. I can train you, it's nothing for me to help you. And he don't want this foot up in his ass, cause he know I'm built to last in the past. He just
Put me through the fire, a hurricane, I can stand through the storm. I ain't going nowhere, get used to me. Most folk, they ain't made this strong. Got longevity, I'm built to last. I be in a rush trying to build it fast. Was steady with the process, I'm built to last. That's why I'm built to last. That's why I'm built to last.
Ladies and gentlemen, Body to Beat Global.
That was Built to Last from Inspired 2. The homie knew on that bitch with me and the homie Whoa. Man, I seen a few comments that we gotta touch on. We got to. First, I want to scroll back up to what Niles Oracle said. This is the first time I ever heard this in my life. Females were first, and they were self-impregnating. I ain't never heard that one, Niles Oracle. Hey, you got to tell me where I can find that at. I ain't never heard that before. Not saying that it can't have some truth to it, but that's new to me.
Hey, bro, I hate to say this, right? I hate to bring this even up, right? But what she said, if you watch Wonder Woman, the first one, the beginning of Wonder Woman and all that shit, that explains what she's saying.
You want me to go watch a superhero movie to understand what
she's saying? They put
she basically just read the synopsis of the movie.
She didn't read what she read ain't coming from the movie. What I'm saying is you can find that in the movie. That's what she's saying. I'm telling you can find in the movie.
Oh, okay. Well, I never seen it, so I'm gonna have to go check that out. The next one I want to go over. I gotta get on you, Uncle Charles, but at the same time, I respect what you're saying. He said life can only last so long without a woman. Then his next comment was this one. Life can go on a long time without men as long as women have harvested the man's seed. You still need a man then.
Yeah.
You still need a man. Now, I don't want nobody to think this is a battle of the sexes, because this is not what it's about. Even though I know my brother YJ don't like the fact of hearing the superpowers when it comes to a woman, but I don't care who have power. As long as you use that power for the good, I'm cool with it. But I think we all need each other is the point I'm trying to get at.
Right. Regardless of who came first and who.
It really doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, we all know if you've ever been taught this, there's going to be somebody better than you at everything. Everybody, there's going to be somebody better than you, and whatever it may be. So it really doesn't matter. But what you can do within yourself to help humanity, why not do it? I know. I think Trip C's was talking about this earlier. It could have been new. I think it was YJ. It's like, no, it was Trip C's. Things ain't gonna change with one person. Of course not. I understand that. But if you pass this on, and it's like a domino effect if you think about it, because think about it. Trends. We got trends. Have you ever thought about that we played the same childhood games in our city that they played all the way in California? I'm from Georgia. How the fuck did they know that? It was passed along. And that's what I feel like we could do is just pass the positivity along. We so good at passing along the bullshit. And guess what? It flows, and guess what? Everybody picks that shit up.
Oh, it's gonna pass along. It just depends on, certain people have low frequencies, certain people have high frequencies. People on that same frequency, it's gonna pass right along to them. Look at me right now. That you just passed that along to me. If you ain't a collective, then I don't know. We're a collective now.
I mean,
I was a collective conscious right there. You ain't gonna see no dude with his pants coming that off his ass with my daughter. You know what I mean? No way.
I think it's just like I think YJ told Questman, and when Questman he talk about unity, being a unified front. YJ said, "Man, you killed that. Could have been you, New. Was it you?
Yeah, that was me.
That was you. You can kill that fucking. You can throw that goddamn unity shit in the trash. I understand why you say that because for one, we've been preaching that shit for so long, it ain't happened yet. So I can understand why y'all feel like this topic I'm speaking on tonight is far fetched from happening. Because, and I feel like if it's positive, nobody wants to fucking do it, and that shit is fucking sad. Blank, blank, period.
Bro, we've been triggered and like almost doctrinated for that. You get what I'm saying? From movies, watch, music, all that shit. We triggered, and I'm saying we as a people. Notice it takes you until you get older to really look back and see some of the fucked up shit you done. Let's put it like that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, and believe it or not, some of the shit you done is the same shit another motherfucker was doing in the city over, and the city over, and the city over from that. You feel what I'm saying? And it's because it's presented to us. You know what I'm saying? It's presented to us. Like, it wouldn't be as much crimes if niggas couldn't get guns. You know what I mean? It's just a fact. If the police was only issue guns, and we couldn't get none, then where would the crime come from? So that's why I was going back at, they got radar detectors. They sell us radar detectors, but they make radars for the police. That's kind of stupid as shit. If you want to stop some shit, then why would you make something, a device, legal device, which is illegal in certain states, but they still sell it? You get what I'm saying? Like drugs. Like, you can go to any corner store and buy drug paraphernalia. Why? Like, who makes these little capsules and little vials and bottles and shit to give to these motherfuckers? Like, they want the shit to happen. So you got to understand that the same people that supply the drugs are the same people supplying the little shit for us to sell the shit in.
You said a mouthful then. I do not disagree. That shit right there hurt for me to say that. But you're right.
It's reality.
Right.
I mean, did you think like this, bro? The hacking shit that's going on now. Like, you don't think they could have nipped that shit in the bud when they first designed computers? Or you think that's something that somebody was going to find that I can figure out that I can bug this computer? Like, I believe they knew that the hacking shit was going to happen well before. Like, they know this shit. So to put a stop to it, they not, because they allow the shit. They allow shit to happen. They allow us to do crimes and shit. That's why they make a system for the crime. Go to prison for doing this shit. What I'm saying is, if you block some of this shit from happening, you get what I'm saying? If you give people more opportunities than they have, I don't know about y'all, but a bag of potato chips that was fucking 99 cents, 50 cents when I was a kid, it's $2.50 right now.
Right.
But if you go look at the shelf, niggas still buying them. Like, why is you buying them? Like, why are you buying that shit?
The cost of living goes up with when they increases minimum wage.
Okay, so what I'm saying is all this shit is purposely done for a reason. So if they're purposely raising the prices and they're giving us a little bit of money at the same time, then you gotta look at it like the system is breaking us. Not we. The system is breaking us. Like, why we wasn't paying for water? Water was like a water bill was fucking $30 every 3 months when I was just graduating high school. You pay that shit every 3 months. It was like $30. Now I get a water bill a month. That shit's $100. Like, what changed? Y'all not doing anything different? Like what YJ was talking about, filtrating the water. It's not nothing being done different. You're still filtrating the same fluoride ass water, but now you charging us monthly for it. Gas and electric, all that shit's getting high as shit now. But they're not making us, they're not, you know what I mean, in our paychecks, we're not exceeding the money that we need to. So now it's a struggle even with 2 people in the house. You ain't gonna tell me it's not purposely done.
So I feel, I mean, what you're saying, or this is what I'm picking from it, is like, whenever they do decide to increase minimum wage, they need to, or whatever they have minimum wage at, that bar needs to be a little bit higher for us to be able to survive with the prices that we have to pay for merchandise and for needs and things like that, right?
Right.
That'll never happen.
But so now you look at the end game, which it's going to be an end game, because shit's going to start driving motherfuckers crazy. So now you're seeing the hike of crime go up, and you wondering why.
But it's not. It's you. So you saying the crime rate is because of the pay rate? No, I don't believe that.
What? You don't think crime rate? You don't think niggas like, man, fuck this job? You don't think that you like, fuck this job? I'd rather go fucking jack a car and turn that bitch in and get $2,500.
Now, some of them are because, you know, the situation they may be in. I understand that. But
it's way more. Check the crime out, right? Look, do a study on yourself.
Well, look what we just saw last night. Look what we just saw last night. That had nothing to do with money.
Hold on, listen to what I'm saying. The internet records everything. Just go back and look at the type of crimes from the 90s in your same area, and then look at the type of crimes today. And just watch the increase of whatever they're doing. It's going to be some type of profit. If it's robberies, then it's up. All that shit. Robberies, carjackings. Niggas not getting their cars back when they get jacked now. Niggas taking their cars and gone.
Yeah, that's true.
You used to find that shit in the alley after the little kids finished joyriding. No, they taking that shit to a chop shop and cashing in, boy.
Right. You're right. Well, that's pretty much what I want to touch on, man. I'll play another song, then we'll come back with final thoughts, man. I definitely enjoyed this, man. Be right back.
And new tonight, an armed militia marches outside the suspect's home.
Well protected.
You don't win wars by marching and protesting. You win wars by fighting back.
I love y'all.
This is the part where I get to say I told you so. When everybody else said, you know, we were crazy, we was over the top, that we was making stuff up, but a lot of people don't realize that also was the moment that galvanized the start of our movement. It was from Brunswick that the NFAC blew up, and then the next time you saw us was at Stone Mountain. A lot of people act like we popped up at Stone Mountain, and we was in Brunswick first. I'm up in the building. It was the Brunswick issue first.
Some of these people be talking, and they ain't really about that action. We faced with a whole bunch of problems, while the blacks wanna add on baggage. They get cold in the world, motherfucker better get your jacket. If I happen to pull out my ratchet, better hope a motherfucker know magic. Body just wrapped in plastic, body just placed in caskets. If you're black, then your life just has it. Why the fuck our life ain't tragic? GMJ taught a nigga not to be so passive, so I won't be a weak little bastard. And the truth, I'ma seek that faster. No fucking around, we have just entered the chapter. We've been lost, not found. Now we got a little bit of backup.
Cause we coming with numbers and my people starting to stack up. You don't wanna see a nigga act up. AJ, tell them where we at, bro.
After the rain, we gotta change. We cannot do it the same. Better say his name, GMJ. You gon' win this race. It'll be a whole brand new day. Goddamn, we gon' win this case. Give a damn what your people say. Everybody yelling out GMJ, 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 GMJ. We gon' give a damn what your people say. Everybody yelling out GMJ, GMJ. This the way we rockin'. Bitches on the poppin'. We will not let you stop it. Let's go.
The ball done dropped, nigga called them cops. I told you that we called them ups. It's about that time, stop that line. And we don't really need no clock.
Locked down, under pressure, with the mask on.
But we back now or never. Motherfuckers better get their ass on. Ain't no sad song. And we won't leave the past alone. Cause the past it done made it strong. Cause the mind never made it home. And they wouldn't leave Georgia alone. And we playing me wrong. Cause I keep me a chrome. Better move it along. I don't mind at all if you want a brawl. I can make a call to my big dog. I'm telling you, dog, this ain't shit talk. When I cross the line, you get picked off. See the man in black, it ain't shit soft. Put the man on mute, but man, we gon' fix y'all. Thought that we would stop, but man, we got pissed off. Days got changed, it's time that we lift off. Low 25 the day that we win, y'all. We don't give a damn about your agenda. We know you got troops, so go ahead and send them.
After the rain, we gotta change. We cannot do it the same. Better say his name, GMJ. But you gon' win this race. It'll be a whole brand new day. Goddamn it, we gon' win this case. Give a damn what your people say. Everybody yelling out GMJ, 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 GMJ. We don't give a damn what your people say. Everybody yelling out GMJ, GMJ. This the way we rockin'. Bitches on the poppin'. We will not let you stop it. Let's go.
They did what they did to him because they thought they could get away with it because they actually believed. They believe. So when you tell somebody you're racist, you're not just accusing them of something that this is a person who holds a certain frame of mind. They believe they're right. People need to understand that, and this is my approach to systemic racism. That's why it's called systemic. It means that there's a system. It's not just one or two people. Yeah, you got those three people, they got locked up. Okay, fine. But there's a system. In other words, look at the system that had to work for this not to be heard. This was not the first African-American male or female that has been shot, killed because of some racial misperception. We know that. And the rest is history.
Damn right. Free my brother GMJ. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We're going to do our final thoughts. And y'all know I give respect to the ladies first, so we're going to start with you, Trip C's. Drop your jewels.
I don't have any.
You ain't got none? Okay.
No, not tonight.
Not tonight. All right, okay. No problem. We're going to keep it moving, keep it pushing. We're going to go to David and let my brother David drop his jewels. Anything you got? Final thoughts, bro.
Final thoughts is women do have superpower, and me personally, I just want all the women to know that y'all have that power, and y'all can start by making these men pull their pants up. It'll work, I'm telling you. It will work.
Stop wearing them tight ass jeans.
You know, our men represent right like they're supposed to be, and you guys have the power to make them do that. If the egg came before the hen or the women came before the man, you know, I don't think that's important as them together and what they can do, you know, as far as reproduction and reproducing, you know, our representatives to go out into the world and get this thing right. So in order to do that, I think we ought to, you know, have a more conscience of what Boss was saying about teaching our youth, young women, that they have that power. That's my final thoughts.
Absolutely. Thank you, my brother, for coming up and hanging out with us, giving us your thoughts on the topic tonight. We're going to get with you next time, my brother.
Yep.
Salute
Peace,
to you.
Dave.
All right, we got brother Neutral, asshole big brother Neutral. Drop your jewels, nigga.
I mean, to be honest with you, women, and this is coming from the God that I am. I believe you all are goddesses, and I believe you have a superpower, and use it. That's my final thought.
God damn, that was quick. I done turned my AC on and everything.
Yeah.
All right, well, I appreciate you, my brother, for coming up here.
You already.
Coming up here being you, man. It wouldn't be same if you wasn't you. I respect that, man. All right, bro.
I'll get up with you, big bro.
All right, man. Man, I definitely feel like this is a much needed live topic that you probably won't find nowhere else. That's what I like to do. If we had the blueprint, if we had the answer to hell, just world peace in itself, we'll be living in a peaceful world. But we've been dealing with these shenanigans forever. And as someone, as a human being who wants to live in some type of peace, you would try to think of something to help change the world for the better. I know this was just a thought that came to me, but it made a lot of sense to me. I know my brother YJ don't like to hear the word power for anybody when we all are the same. We all put our pants on one leg at a time. I understand that. But if you have any type of power to make life better, you can have that power. Don't bother me. You know, life is short, and I would like to live the majority of my life in peace and happiness. That's why it says the pursuit of happiness, because it seems like you're gonna always be chasing that shit, man. I definitely just want to see better for our people because we deserve it. But when we killing one another, it don't even seem like we want it. We don't want better. One thing my homeboy said the other day is when it comes to hip hop, we promote the killing. But you got groups like BSM who is so underrated. No, we're not mainstream. We independent underground artists. But we have a following that should be pushing this out to other people because of the type of music we do. That goes back to what I was saying earlier. We don't push positivity. We push the bullshit. And as long as we push the bullshit, who you think you working for? You'll see a white man bumping, kill a nigga this, kill a nigga this, and you might look at him like, oh, he with us. No, you idiot. He wants you to kill each other. My homeboy told me that last night. Or the night before last, excuse me. He's right. We are the original people, but treated like we trash. But it starts with us If we continue to treat each other that way, ain't shit gonna ever change. I didn't know love was so hard, man. Yeah, we got my brother GMJ. The other day I was looking for some footage to do a video for Miss Eleanor and Miss Crystal. You would be amazed on how many people hate that man. You would see more hatred videos about him than love. Most of it comes from our enemy, but the rest come from us. Shit is sad, man. We always ask the same question: when are people gonna wake up? They ain't sleep. They just work for the devil. Talk about demon time. Who the fuck created that dumbass shit? The youth. Man, I love y'all. I do this for y'all. Just want to see a change, man. Y'all be easy.
Damn, that hurt!
So look, tell me what's the problem, you saw the collection. Nothing but some fly shit, see the color selection. I keep it gutter in the streets, yeah, I'm kinda connected. I'm thoroughbred, so you know that I'm kinda respected. You know the real recognize real. It's only right, just how it goes. You know the real recognize real. Yeah, the real recognize real.
From the streets to the gutter, rest in peace to my mother. Became a beast for my brother. Been seeking peace from the struggle. Been ducking, dodging the trouble. While I'm just trying to recover. Looking for dimes in the rubber. Hoping I find me another. I pray for peace to recover. These scraps just leeching on others. Walking these streets to move further. The fact is I will not duck them. Damn right I'm backing my brother. Them maggots I do not trust them. Automatics aimed at them suckers. Bitch, I'm the brain and the muscle. They got me screaming, I fuck them. Rushing and busting these suckers. I try my best not to touch them. I do my best for my mother. I can't be left in the gutter. Go in your chest for my daughter. And I don't gotta give orders. Cause I'm a boss and they know it. And they know it. Cause I'm a boss and they know it. You never have to speak on who you are and what you stand for. The G's move in silence. Real recognize real.
So look, tell me what's the problem, you saw the collection. Nothing but some fly shit, see the color selection. I keep it gutter in the streets, yeah, I'm kinda connected. I'm thoroughbred, so you know that I'm kinda respected. You know the real recognize real. It's only right, just how it goes. You know the real recognize real. Yeah, the real recognize real.
No explanation is needed. Don't have to give you a reason. Just recognize that I'm king and know that I will not be leaving. No, I don't talk about people. Try not to spark around ether. It's getting dark, but I see through all of the lethal and evil. I get too fussed about you niggas. I ain't got no love for you niggas. Don't make me touch you, little nigga. Shit can get tough in my village. They call me boss cause I'm bigger. And you just one lost nigga. It's best you don't talk pimping. Cause you might leave off limping. Let's go! See these niggas, they don't know the difference. But hopping photos with us. Niggas, they don't know the vision. Just know I'm so consistent. I put in work and get commission. Ain't no dope in my kitchen, but I can get my wrist to flipping. Don't know no competition. The lead I got is so distant. So go figure, whole nigga. Fucking slow niggas. See, you niggas gotta realize the truth don't need no help, nigga. And I'm the truth.
So look, tell me what the problem, you saw the collection. Nothing but some fly shit, see the color selection. I keep it gutter in the streets, yeah, I'm kinda connected. I'm thoroughbred, so you know that I'm kinda respected. Know the real recognize real. It's only right, that's how it goes. You know the real recognize real. Yeah, the real recognize real.